The stakes, they're high. I enjoy them.
Today is October 16th. The Yankees win Game 4, tie the 5-game set up at 2 games apiece, and are on a flight back to the Bronx for Game 5. Let's talk Yanks.
Talking Yanks with old John Boy, Jake. Recaps galore, weekly awards, stat lines, steaming hot takes. Get your Yankees news from these two fine dudes. It's time for Talking Yanks. Talking Yanks with old John Boy, Jake. Talking Yanks with old John Boy, and Jake.
Hello and welcome to Talking Yanks, brought to you by SeatGeek, codename SeatGeek. That's their code name. They've been going by SeatGeek as a code name lately. My name is Jimmy. His name is Jake. BBD produced in the corner. We just wrapped up the live stream of game number 4. Yankees win. Promo code John Boy Playoffs for SeatGeek gets you 10% off. Jake, do you have a burn? Are you going to burn this game?
I sure do, and that code was John Boy Playoffs, not code SeatGeek for SeatGeek.
Their code name is SeatGeek.
SeatGeek's company's code name is SeatGeek.
Yes.
Their code you can use is John Boy Playoffs, 10% off.
As much as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Often.
Yep.
Often as Harrison Bader homers.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
10%.
The Guardians would hope to punch their ticket to the ALCS at home while Calvin Harris Quantrill was spinning it for them first. Mr. High Stakes himself, Garrett Cole, hoping to keep the Yanks season alive. Top 1, Tony Meatballs with the RBI single, scores Baby Glabery. It is 1-0 Yanks. Oh, that is a Harry Bader. My man in October legend, Bader homers again. 2-run job. It is 3-0 Yankees in the third. It was Ramirez. RBI single for him. And then Josh Naylor says some things about Garrett Cole I personally wouldn't say to Garrett Cole about him being his son. And it's a 3-2 ball game. We're in it. Cole would settle back in. 7 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 8 Ks, 110 bullets. Stanton sacrifices himself for the team with the sac fly. Incredible fortitude to make the score. Fortitude, and guess what? It would stay that way. Clay and Wandy get it done in the 8th and 9th. We're going back to the BX. See you tomorrow night in the Boogie Down. Yanks win Game 4, 4-2.
Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. Jake's face is made of trousers. Hell of a burn.
Thank you.
We got a lot to talk about. We got
Yes.
some ads we got to read because we front-loaded all the ads in the postseason because we didn't know how many games were guaranteed. So there's a couple more ads per minute than we usually like. Just letting you guys know up front. We got 2 to get through during the course of this episode. There's a lot to talk about, but also we got Game 5 tomorrow, and I could use a good night's sleep, and I don't know how long we're going to go because if we could talk for 4 hours right now, Jake, and I don't think I'd run out of things to say.
Right. You can go through everyone. Like this is the pinnacle, right? You're setting up for Game 5.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own series story going by this point. And it'll all be out the window in 24 hours. 24 hours, one of these teams will be playing their last baseball game. We know all the pregame decisions. I think the first thing we should say is Garrett Cole, 7 innings, 2 earned. I know we get greedy and we talk about it, and we wanted 7+ or 8. We're scared of the bullpen. Hey, that's a great performance. A do or die game. Kept the lead the whole game. Jimmy?
Then the second thing we should say, Harrison Bader. 3 homers.
Yeah, man. 3 homers after not hitting one in the regular season. I told Jack Curry to tweet out that Harrison Bader's the first Yankee player to have his first 3 homers in a postseason with the team rather than the regular season. He tweeted that out. He took the credit. It's skeezy.
I stand with Jack.
I stand with Jack, too. I think I end up being skeezy there because I just told a big old lie.
C
But
over
people
E
can
is what I
admit
tweet.
to their lies sometimes.
I tweet C over E, greater than E. You get it?
Big homer by
You guys
Big.
get what I was doing there? It's clever.
Don't care.
Only difference in your names. BBD got it.
It's different letter location. It's confusing. I don't like that.
Yeah, BBD got it. I don't know. Where you want to start? I mean, IKF, Oswaldo, Hicks, Cole, next game, tomorrow. My lack of trust in the entire decision-making crew,
Right.
whoever it is. So lack of trust that I'm like so down on, I don't trust them.
Right.
I have faith. It's hard for me to bring energy and excitement because I don't have faith that they're going to move this team forward properly. I have faith that they have the players and the personnel to do it. Benintendi needs to come back. Marinaccio needs to come back. Oswaldo needs to stay at short. And they need to figure out their plan in the bullpen so the guys know when they're pitching.
Yeah.
I don't have faith they're going to do any of that.
Yeah.
So it's tough for me.
There's bigger conversations, and they can all be nullified tomorrow. And, hey, we were horrified at the bullpen. Clay Holmes ends up having a clean one inning through the heart of their lineup. So hopefully that matters. And Wandy Peralta, I mean, we've talked and we've kind of joked through the year that this guy was going to have big playoff moments. He came on and got a massive save today. His third day pitching consecutively. And by the way, only being 7 pitches, hopefully that's something that matters tomorrow. So good job playing Wandy out of the pen. Garrett with a great job. And, yeah, the lineup does enough. Glaber, Judge, Rizzo all had hits. Stanton, no hit, but he had the sac fly. So, I mean, the top 5 in our lineup all contributed. Bader did his thing. Funny that there was another bloop that fell between third and left field, the Cleveland Bloops.
What do you got on that play?
I would have to see Hicks's action on it more. I mean, it's a really tough ball. I don't know. Like, that's
My thing
it's
is
a bloop hit.
play him in.
Yeah.
That's what I said before the game. I'm not the only one saying. Other people are shooting it too. Like, they haven't hit one over your head yet.
I guess especially the lefties. Like, the lefties, if they drive an opposite field double off the wall against Garrett Cole.
Hasn't happened yet. The
Right.
only hard hit ball over the outfielder's head that wasn't a homer was Naylor's double in game 2.
Yeah, Judge got driven to the track once today where Cole gave the fist pump right as it happened.
Today. But
coming
before
into
that,
today, yes.
there hasn't been any. I think especially left field. All the homers have been center or right.
Right.
So play in.
Yeah. Yeah. Not too much of an argument against that. It is funny, you noted this quick, that the 2 Yankee wins are against Cal Quantrill, which, hey.
Well, not that they didn't do enough versus Sticks.
So, yeah, man, I mean, they did what they needed to do. They made changes. Oswaldo doesn't have a hit. He had a clean double play turned, and I think he had another solid play at shortstop. That's all we ask from shortstop.
And you were right.
It was a good bet.
Your bet at like spring training, you said, I think that one of the Oswalds will be starting at shortstop in the postseason. And we thought maybe you meant they would get the nod in August or September and then be the stop in the postseason. Didn't think it would come an elimination game. But if we made that bet, we would have won, and we would have made that bet at DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code JOHNBOY to get $200 in free bets if your team wins when you place a $5 bet on any football game. That's code JOHNBOY, only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. DraftKings Sportsbook. I mean, we have to talk about this.
Good news, bad quote. Well, not even. It's just they asked if Oswald Cabrera will play shortstop tomorrow. Boone said, yeah, probably. Which is his way of saying yes, but making those Guardians think about it for a minute.
Can't even say that with firmness.
They think it's an advantage to do that.
I don't want to hurt ICAF's feelings. They benched him, and the quote was, he's still going to play a huge part.
They think that's mental warfare. They think that's Belichickian.
They said that during the regular season.
I know, because they don't want the opponent to think he's actually out.
God forbid.
Exactly.
But you say it like you're excusing them. It's
every
stupid
sport team does it.
Like them saying they're going to start Savali, I think that is a little mental warfare.
Could be.
The Guardians don't give a shit what the Yankees are hoping to do with IKF.
The Yankees think they do, and that's the whole conversation.
I really don't think it has anything to do with that, the way they talk about him. I think it has all to do with IKF's feelings.
Serves both purposes, I think.
Because how do the Guardians care about
Don't know
that?
which one is their primary focus.
Someone gets hurt, they don't want IKF to be broken. So, yeah, it's all of that.
I think he's going to play again.
We will see. We will see. I know you were a little afeared he might come in as a defensive replacement. He did not. So
Odd.
that.
Have the top 5 shortstop in baseball. Not put him out there.
I've got him 6. Got him 6. In the organization.
When Oswald Cabrera fielded that ball that was right to him, with his ass up and his head down, it's just like, oh, this guy is a shortstop.
Yes.
He does the fielding of the balls the way shortstops do.
Joe's called us during the stream, so that's the smoothest it's looked all year.
Game 5 tomorrow. They got to fly home. What time is it? 10:30? How long is the flight? This is a wild situation for both teams.
It's like an hour and a half-er.
Yeah, I think it's like an hour in the air.
You've got the wind at your back coming at the jet
hour
stream.
40. Probably get you hour 15 with that jet
The
stream
jet
if it's nice.
stream.
So say 3-hour trip.
That's like hour 40 with like takeoff landing.
Yeah, all the time. 3 hours that they're going to get in, 11:30, 12, 1:30 in the morning. That's not that bad. Fall asleep by 3, 4 a.m.
By 3, you wake up at 11.
Yeah, 11. Get to the ballpark at 1.
Yeah.
And then that's your day. So it's not that bad. When we were doing that from Seattle, it was a horrible. And you get some sleep on the plane. Who do you think's the best sleeper on the plane?
Wandy.
Or can't, doesn't, has never.
He either instantly
Eyes
falls
open.
asleep wherever, or he's horrified of airplanes.
They got to like hold his hands up and say, just whistling the whole time.
They got to put him in like in Con Air when they transfer like crazy people, and he's got like the.
I think Glaber sleeps cute as hell on airplanes.
He always says he's not going to fall asleep, and then
I think we've seen pictures, right? Or is he the one that posts pictures of other people?
Ooh, I think he
posts pictures of other people sleeping. Yeah,
which was him trying to throw us off the scent. We get a Garrett Cole quote.
What do you say?
On Naylor celebration. Yeah, whatever. It was cute.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's the best. That's the best Cole's ever done at that.
He's electric, man.
I got to hear the audio of that.
He started listening to Talkin Yanks, and he figured it out.
That's awesome. I want the audio of that.
Yeah,
whatever. It was cute.
What else do we have from this game? Do we have any great Yankee like defensive plays? I feel like there was nothing that got us like out of our seats. Like Bader had the bobble and he almost recovered. Oh, that base running error by Ramirez was massive.
Yeah, massive and a nice play by, after whether you are mad at Hicks for not running to catch that or not. Was a nice bare hand grab once he was there. Get it to Glaber. It's routine as shit, but like I'm applauding those plays right now. Get it to Glaber. Glaber gets the first.
Because stuff happens.
They put the tag down. Rizzo has to stop trying to steal.
Yeah, that was bad.
We thought we intervened on him. I guess we didn't. That needs to come through a little clearer, like Rizzo not know.
Yeah.
Glaber starts the game off with a single and a stolen base, and I think that's pretty big. It might have been a hit and run that Judge swung and missed at, but just for like, okay, we're going to be alive. Because this Yankees offense, sometimes you're just dead. Did Judge get a hit?
Before we do that, Glaber, no the special plays in the field, but couple balls hit hard. I was like, oh, good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Positioned
No,
well.
Glaber's been playing a good second base. Here's Boone's how he said that.
Again, do you expect him to be in there at short again tomorrow?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Just on.
Good answer.
That's just how he talks.
Yeah.
Went a little crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we can't get caught up in that. We're trying to win.
Good quote.
We're trying to win. Let's see what else from this one was fun or kooky. Garrett Cole strikes out their pinch hit guy Brennan. Tries to call time right before the pitch.
Well, he got a little daring with his fastball. Those last couple batters there. Was it Straw before him or?
I think it was Arias. He froze him.
Both of them fastballs down the middle on the 2-strike pitch. That was a little wild to me.
3-2.
And I will say the Clay versus Jose Ramirez, as scared as I was about that slider was crazy.
And again, I think part of this series was trying to spark Clay Holmes. Striking out Jose Ramirez and embarrassing him like that, hopefully that's something we can talk about for more than the next 24 hours being important, because that was pretty badass.
Yeah, really, it was crazy.
I mean, that's like Pitch Ninja had to do that, right?
I'm at it now. I don't think he did like any effects or overlays yet for the day.
Maybe he was maybe he was with his family.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Lord's Day.
Hey, the stadium has to be loud tomorrow.
The stadium has to be nuts, and I believe it's going to be.
There is a big difference. TBS mutes the crowd; they dull it down. Where Fox turns up the crowd noise. So every AL game, even Seattle, you could tell it was crazy, but it didn't sound crazy. But the Bronx needs to be crazy.
It's got to be a zoo. I think it's going to be. I think Yankee fans, It
doesn't mean be a young kid and throw beers at each other and be assholes. It means cheer really loud.
Yeah, it means give yourself an advantage.
Like the Phillies and the Padres had a huge home field advantage because of their atmosphere.
Yeah. And I think they will. I mean, from coming from everywhere we've been through this series, I mean, the rain out game turns into a day game, and the Yankees fans didn't know if we were going to get a game tomorrow. Night game in the Bronx, season on the line. It's got to be nutty.
I got Cole's audio.
Garrett, what did you make of Naylor's celebration?
Yeah. Whatever. It's cute.
Yeah, I mean, so it seems like it did bother you a bit.
I mean, I just was made aware of it. Like, I didn't see it in the moment, and it wouldn't have bothered me in the moment. And it just is kind of funny. So,
Garrett, what did you...
He started out a little more tough guy.
Yeah,
but landing on the...
He's kind of staring at the camera, too. I like Cole, man. I wish I loved his on the mound as much as I have come to love his pressers.
Today
he's making a good face in the video.
Yeah.
Today he was pretty composed. He wasn't up or down.
Yeah, he really was, man.
He let out that one fist or the two. Well, he let out 2 fist pumps. He let out a fist pump when he gave up a fly ball to the warning track that he was confident wasn't out, and then he gave the that final strikeout. Fist pump into the double fist pump. But he was composed the whole time. I mean, he let up the first base runner on in the first 4 innings.
Yeah. Everyone thought it was like...
Did you just fart?
That was the chair rumbled underneath me.
How about those replays by the Guardians?
That's bad.
That's as bad as it gets. What is that?
What is that? Yo, who is that?
Tito.
Tito's... The replay guy is either livid at Tito.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking told you, Tito. What are you doing?
Challenge that.
Like, Tito, I'm watching it to give you advice. Or Tito's, like, pissed at that guy.
Like, hopefully that becomes a thing next game, that they're just, like, horrified
to challenge something, yeah.
Because that was bad.
They were really bad challenges.
Like, we almost need a bang-bang play in the first inning that they're like, we can't challenge. We suck.
And I figured out a way to cheat for the
we
Yankees.
suck again.
Do you know what that's from, BBD? That's good.
Am Rob Schneider.
I invented a way to cheat
Okay.
for the Yankees. And I'm going to tell you about this. It's real. I'm going to tell you, the Yankees can utilize this. I'm going to tell you about it after I tell you about Roman. Because I know a lot of you guys out there need some T support.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like cheating to become more the person you want to be, you know? Testosterone.
It's okay. We're
Testosterone
gonna be all right.
is an important part of a man's body
No.
and health. It's so important you start supporting it early. Dietary supplements are a way to aid your body's natural functions if you feel like diet and exercise are not enough. Testosterone. Go to GetRoman.com/Yanks today. If you're approved, you'll get $15 off your first order of Roman Tea support. That's GetRoman.com/Yanks. GetRoman.com/Yanks. Jake, they have your favorite thing in the world, ashwagandha, which supports healthy testosterone levels. Magnesium to support muscular health. So go to GetRoman.com/Yanks today, and you get $15 off your first order of Roman Tea support.
Yes.
If they want to pinch hit, so I don't think they pinch hit Carpenter for Trevino in the 6th inning because they rather with a lead keep Cole in rhythm and not take his catcher away from him, which I somewhat do really support, and I'm fine with it. But I figured out a way, Yankees, if you're listening, to get around that. What you do is you pinch hit for Trevino, have Carp hit, then Higgy replaces Carpenter. Higgy wears a fake wristband, a decoy,
Right.
pitch comm, fake. Trevino wears the real one. Glaber donates his pitch comm to... No, he doesn't even need to.
Didn't even
Even need to. And then Trevi calls the pitches from the dugout, and Higgy can hear them because he's got it in his ear as well.
It's a fake pitch count.
So I've figured out a way to have a personal catcher, and this goes for the next 8 years.
Right.
You can get a personal pitch caller, and if he's bad at hitting, he doesn't even need to hit.
Is that actually like they could? do
Yeah.
that, right. That's not against the rules.
No idea, but you can pinch hit.
No idea.
You can pinch hit for. It's probably against the rules. You can pinch hit for Trevino now more freely if that arises again.
I mean, does the catcher have to wear the pitch comm?
He's wearing it. He's wearing a version of it.
Like
Right.
there's a
But
thing.
I don't
is,
even
like,
know if he
the
does.
coaches calling pitches. It doesn't happen a lot
Like
in the big leagues.
we talked to Jason Kendall one time. He called pitches in left field. Like, could we give it to Judge and he calls the pitches?
Oh, maybe there's a rule that someone on the field has to be the one hitting the buttons.
I don't know. Push a button.
And Cole calls his own game anyway, basically.
Yeah, we saw the head shakes out tonight, and it worked out.
Those are a play.
Well, it's just out there if it's an it's an option.
I think. So we're gonna do update. Pre-game show tomorrow is gonna be a big one. Might have dueling DJs to open the show.
Huh.
We'll deep dive into all of it. Jimmy thinks there might be funny business coming from the Guardians. We'll
Can
see
we
if
have
the
someone
Yankees-
make a mashup of the two songs? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be dueling. I want someone.
Don't
maybe,
think we can both be connected anyway, so we should.
Yeah, because I might not be here. We got to see what's going on with.
If
with
someone could
James
mash
tomorrow.
up Jewel, save
Well, we
our
can get
souls.
someone on our crew to do it.
Yeah, I
too.
guess
That-
that's true. We do
Get
have
Mikey to do it.
people. Yeah.
Mikey and Zach both are
Okay.
very musical.
How would it go? Can you how would you mash it up? Like, bow with the bow, the bang, boogie, boogie, boogie. Said up,
when
chuck the
when it
boogie.
hits
After
when
the
it-
boogie.
when it hits "Who Will Save Your Soul" is my name is Ken.
And then when he pauses, if you won't save your own.
It's Ken, baby. So we'll have the pregame show tomorrow.
Send that clip to Mikey and tell him to make it.
Get the juices flowing, and then we're gonna be live streaming again. I think we had 7,000 people at one point. Pretty nuts. Thank you guys. We have a lot of fun. If you haven't been live streaming with us, if you're not going to the stadium, come join us.
Yeah, we'll get into the pitching. I mean, I think that
Yeah, we're gonna
Yankees have to score early because I don't even think Savali could very much be a decoy. They can go.
Or it could be like a Hap Davey thing. Like Savali's going to have zero leash. Zero leash.
Could be 3 batters and out, and then Bieber comes in.
So
Are the Yankees going to be ready for that?
We're funny business season. They should be. You'd like to think they'd be. And then, yeah, it's supposed to be JMO. I got a little hype today.
Why?
Because for a couple months I like Jamison Tyone in a big game. So hopefully he can give us a memorable effort, whatever that means. And yeah, I mean, we're going to be dissecting the bullpen and how the Yankees are going to try to navigate it. And hopefully the zoo is rocking. Hopefully the Yankees put up a couple big numbers early. And then we can start having some bigger conversations again. But, yeah. Do you think there will be any changes to the lineup in any way tomorrow? Do you move Bader up? Is that nuts? Yeah, I don't know.
IKF at third?
I guess we'll see. We'll see when the lineup comes out. Trevi gets the start? Open either?
I think Trevino gets a start.
Did he just catch back-to-back, or did Higgy
No,
catch?
Higgy caught the
game
other
3.
one. And they switched after the flight last time, but Trevi stole some pitches today. Yanks got
Sure
some
did.
calls.
Trevi sure did.
I think they specifically said Higgy is like Sevy's guy right now.
I mean, I don't think Savali's pitching tomorrow. I mean, the 3 batters and out most.
I mean, he should.
through.
I'm
You
assuming
can't
this
do
for
that.
now. I'm assuming.
And I mean, same with Tyone. Like, what do you think Tyone's best line can be if it's a close game? If it's tied 0-0,
I think it could be 5 innings.
best, right?
If it's tied. Like, I think if the Yankees have a lead and he looks good, I think
Yanks
he
up
can get
2.
into the 6 area.
Yanks up 2-0. Yeah, all right, Yanks up 4-2.
You know, then you're batter by batter. I mean, 4-2, it depends how those 2 happen and how the rest of the game feels. But, yeah, check out the pregame show. We're going to get into who's available and how many we think we can get out of our good bullpen and all that. So, we love you guys.
Go Yanks. Tell them, Grams.
Go Yankees.
Woo! Big win. Necessary win. IMO.